tapped away. It'll stay with Twin.
So Twin will keep it. Sorry, working on a little technical issue. So now we got that fixed, and we can concentrate on the game. Down low to ball as shot rolls off the rim for the 6'6" center. Here come the Indians quickly again, back the other way. Roberts a three from the left corner, no good. Hess battles for the rebound inside. Lays it back off to Harris. Tries to lay it inside, but it comes all the way back outside to Roberts. Snap it back down low to Harris. Reverse layup is no good. Rebound taken away quickly. Here comes Moon back up into the front court. Down low, so trying to get a shot with Swafford, and instead wisely just backed it back out. Swafford goes to ball in the lane, no good. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple as he was fouled. Tonight's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st West in Preston. As the first one is no good.
Cole Harris got caught on kind of a switch there, Dan, trying to defend the much bigger ball in the post, picked up the foul, and ball hits the second.
So ball makes one of two. And Preston up 2-1. Oops, that goes right through Hammond's hands and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a little full court pressure by the Bruins.
So the Bruins get it in as they can get it into Moon. Now back to Swinson. Gets it back across the timeline as the Indians pick him up right as he comes across the timeline. They put in that real tough, packed-in zone defense back outside to Moon. Can't get a shot. Loses it, taken away by Roberts. He comes 2-on-1 with Hammonds. Gabe will pull up bank shot is good.
Pretty shot. Gabe, had he gone all the way to the basket, probably would have picked up a charge, but he pulls up for kind of a floater from 12 feet off the glass. Nicely done.
4-1 Preston, just about 2 minutes in. As outside, Swafford has it as he brings it across the top of the key. Brings it over to Moon on the angle right. Back down low. Oh, nice pass as he finds a wide open player down there who I don't have on my roster. I have to figure out who that is here real quick.
See. Is that Moon?
Now number 30. It was Hubsmith. My bad. I do have him on my roster. Outside, three-pointer by Knapp is an air ball chased down by Harris in the left corner. Swing it back outside. Hammonds looks at a three. In and out and tapped out of bounds. You know, when the Indians, the varsity team, comes out and shoots during halftime of the JV game, and Gabe Hammonds just stood there and just filled it up, one after another after another. And I walked up to him and said, "That's it, boy. Just keep shooting, right. Keep filling it up." But he comes out here and misses his first 2-3 attempts in the game. As driving all the way, nice little spinning layup there by Swafford, and they're back to within a point at 4-3. Quickly, here come the Indians again, back the other way. Harris goes down, around, nice little layoff pass to Knapp for the layup. Brecker's got 4.
There's Cole's first assist of the game. You heard Tyler say in the pregame that he leads the team in assists.
As driving along the baseline, and I think Cole Harris is going to get called for a foul for riding the hip of Swinson and rode him right out of bounds.
Yeah. They had to call something when he went out of bounds.
Down low. Oh, good pass. As hustling to the basket was Mason Swafford. And got the layup down low. Preston by a point. Another good layoff look to Knapp, and he's fouled again. He's going to go up. And he'll go to the free throw line. He's fouled. Foul's going to be on Hubsmith. That's his first, second on the team. Each team now with 2 team fouls. As Twin Falls have a couple of subs here after Knapp shoots the first free throw, but he missed. Tyler Robbins comes into the game in the aforementioned Aradacunda Emery into the game wearing number 5 in the black jerseys for Twin Falls as Knapp makes the second.
Yeah, Coach Glenn going to his bench right away here.
Full court pressure again by the Indians as they get it in. Swinson up into the front court, lay it off in the corner. Swafford for 3. Too long. Knapp's got the rebound. He wants to push. Here come the Indians on the run. Defense is back, so they'll slow the ball up. Goes to Hammonds over on the angle right in the corner to Harris. Bring it back out top to Roberts. Roberts looks around. He's going to go back in the corner again as Hammond's there to meet the pass, but again can't get a shot.
Yeah, not good spacing, that rotation. We got to space it out better.
Hammond's from the left side this time. Hits the three as he falls down, but it goes in anyway.
Hits the three and the deck at the same time.
Absolutely. As here comes Swinson up into the front court. Another three again put up by Swafford from the left corner this time, as that one's good. Becoming a running gun contest here. As Harris all the way, laid up and in. Cole Harris gets his first 2 points of the game. I'm not sure Twin Falls wants to run with the Indians for 4 quarters.
Yeah. I think they're a little more deliberate on offense.
Emery down low as it goes to Ball. Ball kick it back outside, back to Swinson. Over in the left corner, back to Swafford. Back down low, now in the corner again to Swafford. Dribbles back out, Ball all alone, gets the layup. Somebody lost him on defense, and Zach Ball left with the easy layup. As Hammonds has the ball near the midcourt stripe, he was cut off quickly by Emery, so he had to kind of regroup a little bit and gets it across the midcourt stripe as it goes over to Roberts. Roberts brings it back to Hammonds. In the left corner, it goes to Knapp. Holds it up, swing the ball across court, back to Roberts again. Back up top to Hammonds. Looks at a three, doesn't take it, puts the ball on the floor, now kicks it back outside. Back to Harris, who travels.
Yeah, good patience trying to probe the defense there, but just got a turnover on the spin move.
Curtis Christensen into the game, and is Andy Gelman as well for Twin Falls, as they'll again go to the bench. As James Glenn, the head coach for Twin Falls, as you mentioned, Lyle, going to the bench early and deep. Emery comes across the top of the key, gets cut off. He goes down in the corner. Great pass down low as they tried to get it inside to Curtis, and was knocked out of his hands. Curtis is 6'5", so when you run him and you run Ball out there, especially at the same time, it makes for a tough matchup. But right now, Curtis came in to replace Ball. Gilman gives it back to Swinson, top of the key, back to Emery. Inside, Christensen has it at the left elbow as a three-pointer by Swinson over everybody, no good. Hess battles for the rebound inside, about gets run over by Tyler Robbins, and now gets the ball off as it goes to Shumway up into the front court. Shumway holds, now gives it over here on the left side to Hammonds. Cross-court pass back over to Knapp. Now they go back to Shumway again. 2:15 to play here in the first quarter. Preston leads by 2. Hammonds for 3. No good. Hustling to get the rebound is Gilman. Get it up into the front court as it comes to Swinson. He drives, tries to draw contact, and throws it over the top of the hoop. Comes back the other way as a quick pass tried to go to Shumway. Then the ball is deflected. It ends up in Knapp's hands, and he tries to throw it to Shumway, who's laying out of bounds.
Yeah, that fast break went wrong at several points. Ended with a pass to a guy laying on his back out of bounds.
It was a good save attempt, but the guy's not really in play.
Yeah. No, you just say next play. That's what you say on that one. Next play.
Emery gives it off to Swinson on the angle left. Looks up, gives it back to Emery, who tries a long three. Needs a bounce and will not get it, but the rebound's off to Christensen as he chases it into the right corner. Back out top to Emery again. Swing it back over to Gilman. Back to Swinson. Now back to Emery. Tried a long three a minute ago, doesn't take this one. Swinson wants to drive, he gets cut off by Knapp. Get it back down low on the block, back down to Christensen. Ball touched by the Indians and goes out of bounds. Tonight's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best coverage in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st West in Preston. Emery will bring it in as it comes in to Robbins. Robbins gives it off to Swinson. 1:20 to play here in the first. Emery with another long three. That's no good. Here comes Shumway again back up into the front court. As Hammonds has it, brings it back across the top of the key. Tries to slow it up just a bit. Back to Traeger and Shumway. Shumway holds. Now back out top to Harris, who pops out to receive the ball. Gives it to Knapp. Back down low on the right block. It goes to Hess. Nice layoff to Harris, who can't get the rebound to go down, but he is fouled with 55 seconds left in the quarter. Foul is going to go against Iradacunda Emery, his first. Team's third, as Cole Harris at the line. First one by Cole is good.
Kind of a low-scoring quarter so far, Dan. 13-10 Indians with under a minute to go in the first.
Preston, who on the year this year is the leading scoring team per game in the conference at 64.5 points a game as Harris misses the second free throw. It's only a 3-team conference, but still right at 65 points a game is pretty good.
Yeah, and that's about where they've been, I think, the last few years. So
Emery's shot, no good, tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Preston. Just to finish the thought, the Twin Falls so far this year is averaging 57 points a game. That's second in now the Great Basin 7 conference after the expulsion of Preston, Century, and Pocatello as Harris travels on his way to the bucket.
Yeah, that's that spin move to the basket. The referee says, nope, that's an extra step.
Preston by 3 with 25 seconds to play in the quarter. They lead at 13-10. Gilman goes down in the corner. Emery tries a 3 from the left corner for the tie. No. Nice rebound by Knapp. Gives it off to Harris. 12 seconds to play in the quarter. Preston coming on the run and give it back to Shumway. Now see if they can set something up as the clock runs down to 5.
You got to go.
With 4, with 3, back to Shumway. You got to get it to somebody who's going to shoot it. Hammonds will take it from the corner and just had to go off the front iron. But Preston leads after the first quarter here this evening. They jumped out in front and have never been headed. As they'll go to the second, Preston leads 13-10. We'll be right back.
KACH.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
The second quarter of tonight's game is sponsored by Webb Funeral Home, 1005 South 8th East.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Start the second quarter, Preston leading by 3 as Tate Larson starts, or I should say Rhett Larson starts the second quarter inside for the Indians. Outside, kitted out back to Swenson. Still doesn't want to shoot that shot from the corner. High arching too. This time is no good. Cole Harris has the rebound. Up into the front court, it comes back to Traeger Shumway. We mentioned Larson in the game, also Cade Lord in the game here for the Indians, as getting his second night of playing time at the varsity level, as Hammonds wants to drive, has it stripped away, taken away by Swafford. Swafford all the way, tries to go around Shumway and draws the foul.
Shumway was in the right position. He just reached out and committed the foul on the wrist, I think.
First on Shumway, third on the team. Each team now with 3 team fouls. Got a chance to chat for a minute with Tate Priestley before the game today and asked him how his knee was feeling. He said it's feeling much better, but still not sure if he's going to be able to go next week or not. Just kind of depends on what the doctors say. As the first one by Swafford is no good.
Yeah, Priestley, another long, athletic defender out there. When he's in, not in right now, as you said, with the knee issue.
Missed them both. Chevy Nelson in uniform tonight as well for the Indians, as he's trying to play his way back into a little bit of shape. That illness, whatever it was that he had, really took it out of him. As a shot by Larson's blocked once, blocked twice, stays with the Indians. Down low, Lords goes back to Larson. Keep trying it till you make it, son. He finally gets that one to fall in.
Yeah, good job by Rhett, staying with it, not being intimidated by the big guy. Just keep after it.
15-10. Zach Ball back into the game. Now Winston takes that three from the left corner and hits it. Back to a 2-point lead again by the Indians, 14-13. Minute and a half gone here in quarter number 2. As Zach Ball reaches in, knocks it away from Harris. Good thing he didn't draw the foul. Back down low to Larson again, lay it up and in. Rhett Larson
using that big body to create space in there, just go right up and in.
He's picked up what playing time he's picked up the last couple of games. He's been a little bit of a force inside. Outside, another three-pointer by Swafford, and he hit it again.
Yeah, Swafford, very good shooter, very smooth.
Swafford's got 8, and it's back to a 1-point game. As Nick Swinson draws the foul on an arm bar. That's 4 team fouls now here against the Twin Falls Bruins. Braden Hess comes back in, and Cole Harris will come out.
Yeah, so Hess and Larson in together now. A couple of posts there, good size.
Hammonds out near the timeline. Larson comes out to set the screen. Now Hammonds kind of directs traffic a little bit, tries to outrun him, pulls up in the paint, no good. And the rebound's off to Swinson for the Bruins. Back up into the front court in a hurry. Tried a little stutter step as he got to the free throw line, lost it. Ball able to pick it up, three-pointer from the right corner and a foul inside. The shot was no good.
Let's see where's
the foul inside, I believe, it looks like it's going to be against Twin Falls. It will be, as it's against Tyler Robbins.
Yeah, very physical there in the paint the last couple possessions, fighting for position, fighting for rebounds.
Hammonds comes out as Brecker Knapp comes back onto the floor for the Indians. 5:20 to play here in the first half. 17-16, Preston up by a point. Hustle it up into the front court. Did the Indians as they lose it out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Preston.
Yeah, Braden should have just gone right up to the hoop with that one. You like the unselfishness, but he had a clear path to the rim, to the backboard there.
So Shumway will bring it in from underneath the hoop. Hess trying to fight for position, finally gets away from Robbins, gets it, drives, and the ball's blocked by Ball. Taken away by the Bruins. Here comes Swinson again, back the other way. Runs up against Knapp, so he'll pull up the dribble and send it over on the far side as it goes to Swafford. Swafford comes back over here on the near side to Colby Growley just into the game. Back to Swafford again, doesn't take the shot. Robbins from the free throw line, high bounce, no good. Brecker Knapp has the rebound for the Indians. Back to Shumway, gets it back to Knapp up into the front court. Brecker drives, runs into a man charging.
Yeah, good move to the hoop, but I think that was the right call.
Offensive foul charged against Brecker, his first, team's fourth, and Rhett Larson's going to come out. As Knapp will also come out. Cole Harris and Stephen Roberts back into the game. Also, Cade Lords will leave again and go back to the bench. So Preston still leading by a point here, 17-16, as they really haven't had a lot of scoring so far here in the second quarter, halfway through.
Yeah, too many turnovers on offense, not enough shots at the goal.
There's Swinson with another three. That's no good. Harris up high for the rebound. Here come the Indians. 1, 2, 3 on one. Great pass to Hess. And gets the layup. 19-16. Preston opens the lead up by a deuce again. Emery back into the game. Lobs it inside.
Good job.
Nice suicide dive for the ball by Hess. Knocks it away. But they get it back. And it comes back to Swafford, a little running layup in the lane. He's got 10 to lead all scorers in the game.
Yeah, that was a tough shot by Swafford. Harris had good defensive position. He just shot it up and over him on the run.
Roberts back to Hammonds, top of the key. Wants to drive, gets cut off by Emery. Gives the ball back to Roberts outside. Looks inside. Hess comes to meet the ball at the right elbow. Holds it up over his head. Swafford takes a swipe at it. Can't get it away from Hess. Hess goes high off the glass. No good. Rebound comes back to Hammonds. His shot is blocked by Ball. Here come the Bruins. 2-on-2. All the way to the hoop. The layup by Swinson's no good. Swafford has the rebound and he's fouled.
Well, they're going to get Hess, on the loose ball foul.
That's the first on Hess. That's 5 team fouls now on either side with 3:20 to play, 3:23 to be exact, to play here in the first half.
That's Ball with either 4 or 5 blocks here in the first half already.
Preston has been really forcing the ball inside, take the play to him to see if they can draw the fouls, but so far he has been the answer defensively.
Yep, you've got to drive it up into the chest of the shot blocker. You can't give him space to use his arms and length against you.
Emery for 3 is no good. Hess has that rebound up high. Quickly get it ahead to Hess. No good. Roberts has the rebound. Put back, no. Tipped out by Harris. Back out to Hammonds to keep it alive. And a double dribble called on Gabe.
Looked like a foul on Emery that caused it to me, but
well, it's still a 1-point game. 19-18. We go under 3 minutes to play. And we got a timeout called by Twin Falls. So a timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well and be right back.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Preston leading by a point at 19-18. 2:56 to play. Tough first half shooting for the Indians.
yeah, the 2-point field goals, of course, are low, partly due to all the blocks by Ball, but only 1 for 7 on threes here to start the game. The Indians are going to have to find the mark a little more often against this Twin Falls defense, especially with Ball protecting the rim like that.
34, Will Purcell into the game for Twin Falls as it comes to Ball just above the free throw line. Runs over Hammonds.
Elbows him right in the face.
Loses the ball, and they're going to call it a tied up ball, and it's going to go back over to Preston on the alternating possession rule.
Yeah, and I don't think that was a malignant elbow, but nonetheless, Hammonds took one in the chops.
Getting up, checking his mush for any blood.
Yeah.
As ball comes into Gabe, then he'll walk the ball back across the timeline. Hammonds, Hess pops way out to get it. Down low to Harris, goes right through his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, those the turnovers.
Pass was a bit high as Cole tried to go up and get it and shoot it in all in one motion, and he couldn't quite control the ball. Emery up into the front court. Swafford goes back to Emery. Free throw line extended left. To Ball, back over in the corner to Swafford. Back to Emery. Still can't get the shot off. In fact, he lost it. He's going to chase it down back to the top of the key. Back to Purcell. Purcell holds. Now tries to get it inside. Back to Hubsmith. It's off of Hubsmith and out of bounds.
Cole Harris right there caused that turnover, and now pressure from the Bruins.
Full court pressure here by the Bruins. Now they'll back out of it as the inbounds pass comes to Roberts. Up into the front court. Hess fakes the handoff to Harris. Back down low. It's Larson again. Put it up and in. Larson's got 6. Look out. He leads the team in scoring here in the first half.
Yeah, in limited minutes, he's been very effective.
There's Purcell to Swafford. Gives it off. Swafford down the left side of the key. Pulls up a little short jumper is good. Swafford's got a dozen here in the first half. Still Preston still leading by a point, 21-20. Harris all the way, lays it off to Rhett. No basket, offensive foul against Harris.
Yeah, so he wiped the basket off the board, and
that's 2 on Harris, 6 on Preston as a team. So in the final minute and a half of the first half, Twin Falls will be shooting 1-and-1s.
Yeah, Hammond's out there trying to get his teammates pumped up, saying, let's go, let's play a little better here, fellas. So Cole will have to go out with that second foul
as Shumway came back into the game, so they'll play kind of small, leave Larson in the middle to try to body up on Zach Ball. They don't go to Ball right away. They go back outside to Purcell. And Shumway takes it away, and then Purcell reaches in to draw the foul. That's 6 now apiece, team foul-wise on each side. As Purcell will leave, and Nick Swinson, number 2, will come back in with his 5 points so far here in the first half. As comes to Roberts. Looks down into the right corner. There's Hammonds, but he doesn't go there. Tries to force it inside, and ball intercepts it. Goes back to Swinson. And Swinson loses the ball. Taken away again by the Indians. Here they come 3-on-1. Lay it off to Hammonds. Can't take the 3 from the right side. Now he'll pull it back out. 50 seconds to play in the quarter. Preston leads by a point, 21-20. Back to Hammonds. Hammonds comes back to Shumway on the angle left. Hess up top. Back over on the right side again. It comes to Roberts. Back to Hammonds. Looks at a 3. Looks good. Needs a high bounce off the rim, no good. Zach Ball has the rebound for the Bruins. 34 seconds to play in the half. Ahead to Swinson. Swinson drives, goes off the glass. Not Swinson, rather, I should say, is Swafford. Swafford has his 14th point of the half. And for the first time in the game today, Twin Falls has a lead at 22-21.
Yeah, let's try to get a little better execution here at the end of the quarter. No, that wasn't it.
Again, they throw the ball into a crowd, and it's taken away. Ball headed on the floor. He gives it off to Swinson. 7 seconds to play in the half. Swinson drives over Larson off the glass. No. Hess has the rebound. Lets it fly. It'll count if it goes, and it's in! A long three-pointer from Hess from the top of the key at the opposite end of the court, and gets the lead back for the Indians.
That's why you try that shot, Dan, because once in a while it goes in.
Braden Hess from 70 feet puts in the three-pointer, and Preston will regain the lead 24-22 at the end of the half. Stay tuned. The Rouse Construction halftime report coming up next.
KACH. The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
westmotorcompany.com.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Are you worried about the safety of your home or business? Well, ChemDry of Northern Utah can help. Their new Micro Pro Shield service disinfects, then adds antimicrobial protection for up to 90 days. They use patented technology to create a layer of spikes on surfaces that mechanically kills microbes on contact for up to 3 months. Their hospital-grade disinfectant is EPA approved for use against SARS-CoV-2, the very cause of COVID-19. It's simply ideal for residential and commercial settings. If you'd like more information about their new Micro Pro Shield service and you're in Cache or Box Elder County, make sure you call today, 435-752-6100. That's 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern.
The halftime report is sponsored by Rouse Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Call 435-232-18.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-18.
KACH.
And welcome back as we are at halftime. You get a look at the score if you're watching the video feed on mylocalradio.com, as thanks to the long three-pointer by Braden Hess at the end of the half. It put Preston back in the lead 24-22. It looked good, but it's not going to help the shooting percentage much for the Indians in the first half.
Right, and it even went off the glass, making it a little more level of difficulty. But, yeah, the Indians definitely need to cut down on turnovers and make a few more shots. But I think really, to me, turnovers was the story of the first half. We had, I know, at least 3 or 4 travels, a double dribble. Several other times the ball just kind of got thrown away or poked away. Way too many turnovers in that first half, and not enough shots on goal, so to speak. You just have to get more attempts at it.
The last two games the Indians played, they concentrated so much on taking the ball inside, but tonight with Zach Ball filling the middle for Twin Falls, it becomes a little bit different story.
Yeah, and right now, as a young big man, Ball's defense is ahead of his offense. I don't know that he scored in that first half, but he let's suffice it to say his number of blocks exceeded his number of points.
Yes.
He is a defensive presence protecting the rim. And as we're talking about earlier, you have to drive it up into the chest and the body of the shot blocker. If you maintain that space, that favors the taller guy with the longer arms. So not a bad idea, but they didn't get him in foul trouble, and he won most of those battles.
Yep. So this is the Ralph Construction halftime report. Ralph's Construction building homes in the Blue Sage Park area here in Preston. For information on how you can have a new home built for you, for your needs or your desires, call Ralph's Construction at 435-232-1837. 435-232-1837 for Ralph's Construction. We'll come back and look at the stat sheet from the first half next.
KACA. Sushi. A word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Here's a look at the scoring in the first half. First for the Twin Falls Bruins, Nick Swinson had a total of 5 points in the first half. And the other points in the half, Mason Swafford had a total of 14. Zach Ball had 2, and that's the way that the scoring fell for Twins Falls. They were 1 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half.
Yeah, for the Indians, Dan, overall, to get to their 24 points, they're 7 for 16 on twos, 2 for 9 on threes, and 4 for 6 from the line. Individual scoring was very balanced, which is good, but you just want a little more of it. But Hammonds with 5, he went 1 for 3 on twos, 1 for 6 on threes. Braden Hess goes 1 for 4 on 2-pointers, hits that 3-point buzzer beater bomb at the end of the half for 5 points. Cole Harris has 3. He goes 1 for 2 on twos and 1 for 2 from the line. Cole with 6 rebounds and 3 assists also in that first half. Record Knapp has 5. He goes 1 for 1 on twos, 3 for 4 from the line, and 5 rebounds for Brecker in that first half. Good work on the board there again. Roberts played and did not score. He missed a 2 and a 3. And Lords played and did not score. Rhett Larson came in off the bench. Really didn't play more than about 4 minutes there, but he got 6 points on 3 out of 5 from the field, and just right around the rim, just using his size to create space. So 24 points, obviously you double that, you get to 48. That's well below the 64 that the Indians are averaging on the year. So credit Twin Falls for some good defense. They've been very physical in the way they've defended the Indians, but the Indians need to cut down on the turnovers and try to get to the hoop a little more here.
So what do you do if you're Coach Jones? What do you tell the team? Just keep shooting and hopefully they'll start falling?
Yeah, and you need to play with a little more poise. You know, one thing that the physical team does is they try to speed you up and get you out of what you want to do, get in your head a little bit, and just play with that poise. Let the game come to you a little more, and then when you get a shot, own it. Just if you miss it, it's okay, but just own that shot and put it up and in.
Preston leads 24-22 at halftime. This has been the Ralph's Construction Halftime Report. Quarter number 3 coming up next.
KACA.
The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Are you worried about the safety of your home or business? Well, ChemDry of Northern Utah can help. Their new Micro Pro Shield service disinfects, then adds antimicrobial protection for up to 90 days. They use patented technology to create a layer of spikes on surfaces that mechanically kills microbes on contact for up to 3 months. Their hospital-grade disinfectant is EPA approved for use against SARS-CoV-2, the very cause of COVID-19. It's simply ideal for residential and commercial settings. If you'd like more information about their new Micro Pro Shield service and you're in Cache or Box Elder County, make sure you call today, 435-752-6100. That's 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern. Well, here we go. We're back start the third quarter. The third quarter tonight brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Preston with a 2-point lead. Only 2 lead changes in the first half, and right off the bat, a 3-pointer put up by Mason Swafford. He's got 3 more. He's got 17 in the game, including 3 from behind the arc.
Yeah, he was too open on that one. There was a defensive switch that got missed there, I think.
Knapp down low to Hess. Goes up quickly, as a shot no good. As again, here comes Swinson up the floor. Swinson can't penetrate, so he'll pull it back out. Curtis Christensen starts the second half for Twin Falls instead of Zach Ball. As down low, great look away, and down low, Luke Moon for the layup at his first 2 points. And quickly, a timeout called by the Preston Indians. Timeout on the floor here in the third. We'll take it as well. We'll be right back.
KACH.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo Robotic Assistance System at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial, or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
KACH.
27-24, the biggest lead for Twin Falls tonight is 3 points. As Roberts gets the ball into the front court. Harris straight away, bounce it down low to Hammonds from the left baseline, no good. And Swafford has the rebound. Swinson races it back up into the front court. Hands it to Swafford, gets it back. They get it back to Moon. Looks, can't shoot, comes back to Swinson in the left corner. Christensen has it at the left elbow. His pass is deflected by Knapp and out of bounds. So it'll stay with Twin Falls right in front of their own bench.
Yep, the Indians good defense so far in this possession. See if they can force a turnover here.
Trying to get it in. Got to get it in as it comes to Swafford. Against Roberts, dribbles around the top of the key. Swinson comes back to get it. Back to Moon on the angle right. Looks down low, nothing there. Snap it to Christensen along the baseline. Shot is blocked by Knapp. Saved by Knapp, taken away by the Indians. Roberts 2-on-1, takes it all the way, laid up and in. Great breakout by the Indians. They're back to within a point at 27-26.
It looked like Christensen had an easy one, and Knapp swoops in for the great block.
Swinson Back over on the right side as it comes back to Moon. Give it back to Swinson again. Wants to drive, weaves his way through traffic, doesn't take the shot. Swafford for another three, no good. Tapped out, Hammonds has it on the run out, one-on-one, lay it in. Gabe's got 7, averages over 18, and Preston has the lead back again. Our 4th lead change today.
Better energy coming out of that timeout after starting a little flat in the third quarter.
Christensen got the free throw line, lay it off to Moon, goes off, lost it on the way up, but it was picked up by Hubsmith, who made the layup. And Twin Falls back in the lead again, 29-28. Roberts goes to Knapp in the corner, back to Hess. Oh, shoots over Christensen and got it to go down.
There we go.
Hess, who had 8 against Blackfoot, has 7 so far tonight, and Preston again back into the lead. As it comes to Moon on the angle right. Back out top to Nick Swinson, the 5'11 senior. Looks over here on the left side. Gives it back to, goes to Christensen out the free throw line. Big man tries to put it on the floor. That's a mistake. As you get, and little guys swoop in and try to take it away. And the foul called against Brecker Knapp, and all of a sudden Knapp's got 3.
Yeah, Knapp right there, but he'll have to sit for a little bit here.
Traeger Swinson back, or Shumway rather, back into the game as Brecker Knapp's going to take his 3 fouls and go have a seat. Ball out of bounds underneath their hoop for Twin Falls as Swinson will get it in. As Zach Ball back into the game and immediately gets tied up and by Hess, and they don't call anything, and Zach Ball able to get the hoop.
Ball just kind of kept working and working and working, but it looked like he got tied up, he said.
As Robertson right along the baseline with a runner, and Preston is back in the lead again at 32-31.
Yeah, back and forth here.
Down low on the block, back to Ball, put it up and in. Zach Ball, nice little roll to the basket. Back and forth we go here in quarter number 3. Shumway into the corner to Roberts. Back out top to Shumway. Harris at the free throw line. Back over to Hammonds. Looks at a 3 from the left side. Short as Hess wrestles for the rebound. Ball still loose. Hess has the ball on the floor and calls timeout. Heads up play by Braden Hess with 4:09 to play, and Preston down by a point to call the timeout. We'll be right back.
KACA.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Preston's ball. They trail by a point. 4:09 to play here in quarter number 3. As the ball comes in to Hess, who hands it back to Shumway. Shumway, Roberts, swing it back over the quarter to Hammonds again. As tries to skip the little skip pass across court, and it's intercepted by Swafford. That's why you don't throw that pass. Too many hands that can go get up there too quickly.
Exactly, yeah, no.
Swafford in the corner. Hubsmith looks at it from there, doesn't take it, swing it back inside the Ball. Back over here on the near side, Swinson for 3, no good. A pair of Bruins there fight for the rebound as it comes back to Swinson, goes down the middle. His shot over Hess is no good, taken out of midair by Harris. Here comes Cole, 4-on-2, lay it off to Hess, good. Good run out by the Indians, outmanned advantage running down the floor. As here's Swafford, little jump shot, that's good.
Looked like he pushed off, but again, the refs are letting a lot of that go. You just got to play through it. Hammonds another 3 attempt, that one's good.
Gabe Hammonds hits the 3. He's got 10.
A steal by Shumway, up and in.
Shumway gets his first 2 points of the game, and just like that, it's Preston by 4, 39-35. You can't look away to write down anything. They'll score 6 points while you're looking down.
Yeah, let's hope that'll get Gabe going from the outside there.
As Across the top of the key, Swinson gives it off to Luke Moon. Back to Swinson in the corner. Ball standing there. Doesn't take the shot. Moon fakes. Comes in from the right elbow. No. Ball had it. Lost it. Here come the Indians again. 3-on-1. Lay it off to Hess. He's fouled from behind.
Good back and forth give and go between Shumway and Hess.
As they get the ball back to Hess, you got to reward the big guy for getting out and running the floor. As the foul was on Swinson, it's his second. And a timeout called by the Twin Falls Bruins here. Timeout with 2:25 to play, as we'll take the timeout and we will be right back.
KACH.
Saving money by shopping with coupons is finally worth it. You don't have to spend hours looking for places to clip the coupons. They can be right at your fingertips on any smart device. Log into your Stokes Market Rewards account to find dozens of coupons every week. It's so easy you can't afford not to use coupons as you shop. They can help you put your rewards account on your smart device at the service desk at Stokes Market in Preston. Shop, enjoy, save with digital coupons at Stokes Market in Preston.
KACH. KACH.
Why do I drink milk?
Milk rehydrates my body after I work out.
Milk has the protein I need to build muscle.
Milk helps me maintain a lean body mass.
Milk helps my muscles recover and stay strong.
Milk has the carbohydrates I need to re-energize.
Milk replaces important electrolytes that I lose when I sweat.
As an athlete at Boise State,
I learned that every sip
is a victory.
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
Milk Victory. Brought to you by United Dairy.
KACH.
2:25 to play, and it'll be Braden Hess to go to the free throw line. Hess's first is a little long and no good.
Yeah. Drew Jones in the game for the Indians. Freshman guard.
As he's getting a little more playing time as he appears in his third game at the varsity level. Lane violation against the Indians. So here's Emery bringing the ball back up to the front court. It comes to Swafford. Down low, nice pass, and a foul from behind as Robbins was going up and couldn't get the shot off.
Yeah.
Fouls on Cole Harris, his third.
Saved a layup with the foul, but he thought it was not a foul. Nevertheless, his third goes on the board, and Bruins at the line now. First one good by Robbins.
So Robbins makes the first. 39-36, Preston on top. Needs a bounce, that's off the top of the board. Stays in play, however, as Hess has the rebound. Quickly back up the floor. Shumway holds and backs the ball back out. 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Preston leads 39-36. Shumway back to Hess. As it's the big man ball to pop out on him. Hess tries to dribble the ball around ball this time. Instead thinks better of it and gives it back to Shumway, who backs the ball back out near the midcourt stripe. He drives all the way, finds Hess on the pick and roll for the layup. There we go. 41-36. Preston expands the lead back out to 5 points again. Zach Ball holds, throws along the baseline, and touched by the Indians and goes out of bounds. As Jace Malky comes back in. I couldn't decide it was Malky or Mahike. M-A-H-I-K-E as they get it in. As it comes to Swafford. Doesn't shoot, brings it back outside. Now Swafford gets it back top of the key. He'll give it off to Gilman. Gilman comes back to Emery. Now back to Gilman again. Bounce it down along the baseline. Looking, get it back outside. Gilman's got to look at a three. No good. Tipped by Harris inside. Hammonds comes away with it. 1:12 to play in the quarter. Braden back up into the front court. Gets it back from Shumway. Braden holds it at the top of the key. Looks and probes. Now gives it back to Shumway over on the left side. Hess pops back out to the top of the key. Receives it there. Back down low to Hammonds. Double teamed. Tries to turn. Back to Shumway for three. No.
Too bad.
Hess has the rebound. Good battle inside for the board. As Hess has it knocked away. Dives into it. Emery ends up on top of him. And if they call it a held ball, would it go back to Preston? Held ball or foul? What are we calling, guys? Referee's going to say held ball, so Preston will keep the ball underneath their own basket.
Yeah, boy, Shumway could have managed to knock that one down. It becomes an 8-point lead. Close, just couldn't fall.
Comes into Hammonds in the corner. Emery almost knocked away from him, but he's able to chase it down. And it comes back to Shumway, top of the key. 40 seconds to play in the quarter. Preston up by 5 as Harris all the way goes up. He's fouled. It's good. It'll count. And a blocking foul on Jace Mahalik. Cole Harris will go to the free throw line after he picks up points 4 and 5 here this afternoon and looking to make it 6. Harris makes the free throw. Has 6 points in the game. 35 seconds left in the quarter. There's your 8-point lead, Lyle, 44-36.
Well, they'll finish it out good the last 30 seconds here.
Gilman has it taken away by Harris. He's ahead of everybody. Cole laid in. The lead quickly back out to 10. Just about the biggest lead for the Indians here so far this afternoon.
Yeah.
46-36. Dickerson into the corner, kick it back to Gelman, another 3. That's too long, and an offensive foul down low against the Bruins. Foul's going to go against Robbins. That's his second. Third team foul against Twin Falls with 3.6 to play.
So yeah, not a shooting situation.
Full court pressure by the Bruins. They're going to have Hess bring it in. It comes into Harris. Now he lets one fly, falling out of bounds. As he got bodied up pretty good. And the ball went out of bounds with 0.8 of a second left in the quarter.
Yeah, the Bruins will have to go the length of the court, though. Hard to get a shot.
As they let it go. This one looks good. As the shot by Tyler Robbins. You know, they say the lightning can't strike twice, but I tell you what, that was awful darn close. We're done with 3. There's the score, 46-36, back at the fourth right after this.
KACA.
At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
There's a special bond between people and their pets. One that's built during playtime, chore time, cuddle time, and of course, lots of meal times. That's why IFA Country Stores carries all the best food for all kinds of pets, whether they're a part of your lifestyle, a part of your livelihood, or a part of your family. IFA Country Stores, helping to grow the things you love.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So we'll start the fourth quarter. Preston leading by 10, 46-36.
Yeah, great quarter for the Indians. By far their best of the game as they score 22 in that third quarter.
Outscored them
22 to
12
or 14.
Yeah. As right along the baseline, the shot put up there by Mahike is good. Good.
Now a turnover on the pressure. Here come the Bruins.
Here come the Bruins quickly again back the other way. Swafford back into the game and picks up the basket. And after 4 quick points scored by the Bruins, Coach Tyler Jones wants a timeout, so we'll take one here as well. And again, we'll be right back.
KACA.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH.
And this afternoon's game also brought to you in part by Stokes Market True Value. From produce to hands tools, fresh meats to smokers, fresh bakery, fresh deli items, and now fresh sushi. Made fresh daily. Stokes Market True Value, 217 South State Street here in Preston. So go ahead.
Great start to the quarter for the Bruins. 4 quick ones and full court pressure again. Swafford the point of the spear there. See if the Indians can attack that pressure and get an easy basket off it.
They give it off to Shumway on the right side. Bounce it up into the front court. Dangerous pass taken away. However, luckily Tyler Robbins stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, that was exactly what he said. Dangerous, and Cole saved a turnover there.
Yeah, much too easy a pass and throwing it right into the heart of the press. So, and exactly where you want him to. If he does receive it, he's trapped against the sideline. Right to Shumway as this comes in as Rhett Larson back into the game again. Back out top to Knapp. Back over to Hammonds on the left side. Free throw line extended. As it bounces down into the corner, it goes to Harris. He spins baseline, goes over Robbins. No. Larson has the rebound. No. Punched away from him. It goes to Shumway in the right corner. Shumway able to go and get it back outside to Knapp again. Look inside. Nope. Now they get it to Harris at the free throw line. Give it back to Larson again. Put it in. Larson's got a season high 8 points here this afternoon.
Harris was 5th assist on the night by my totals.
Emery, Swinson down low, drive the baseline, and again Preston gets a part of it and knocks the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Brecker Knapp was in the right spot, just couldn't find the handle.
As it'll be Jace Mahike out of the game.
Well, I would find Swafford. There he is.
There's Swafford. Looks at a 3. He's made 3 of them already. Needs a bounce and won't get it. Larson up high to get the rebound. Good box out inside against big Zach Ball. As Shumway walks the ball back across the timeline. 6:20 to play. Preston by 8. 48-40. Shumway in the corner to Hammonds. Bounces off his kneecap and out of bounds.
Just an unforced error on that turnover.
We're in the fourth quarter. Preston hanging on to a 4-point lead. It's been a tough game tonight. Robbins, Swinson from the corner. Good. 3-pointer by Swinson, his second, and it's down to a 5-point lead. Shumway to Harris. Down the middle, lay it off to Larson. He gets blocked by Ball. As that one will go out of bounds. Larson got blocked like that in the JV game by a much smaller individual. At least this time it was the 6'6" Zach Ball who blocked his shot.
Yeah, and Rhett went up strong. Sometimes the defense wins that battle, and he won that one, but good strong attempt by Rhett.
Down low, inbound pass comes to Hess. Hammonds lines up a 3. Feeds a bounce, won't get it, and Ball has the rebound for Twin Falls. Gives it off to Swinson. Runs the ball back up into the front court. Can't penetrate, so he stops at the top of the key, kicks it off to Emery, gets it back in the right corner. Now he wants to drive. Tries to lay it off, turns it over as he throws it to Roberts for the Indians. Up to Harris, driving all the way. Little dipsy-do and lets it fly, and it goes in.
Oh, great shot on the run.
As again, in the corner, it's Swinson. Drops it down on the right baseline to Ball. Emery, his shot, no good. Hess up high to grab the rebound. Quickly up into the front court. It comes back to Harris. He's going to do it again. Challenge Ball. Ball's got another block as this one's knocked out of bounds. And a Hess foul from behind against Preston. Hess has just his second, however, and 3 now against both teams here in the second half. So a 7-point lead for the Indians as Twin Falls brings the ball back up the floor. Reaching against Robbins, look out. Swafford for another 3, good again. Swafford's got 22 And he's made 4 3-point baskets.
Yeah, Swafford has been very impressive tonight. You've got to find him on the perimeter.
They have him for 24 on the board, so we'll make that correction on our unofficial sheet as Hammonds drills one from the corner. His third of the game. Back to a 7-point lead again, 53-46. Robbins can't get a shot, comes back outside to Emery, wants to drive, gives it back to Robbins, goes baseline but travels. Tonight's game brought to you in part by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley with Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Dodge trucks, all available right here in the city of Preston. Timeout called by Twin Falls as Preston leads 53-46, and we'll be right back.
KACA.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction, 435-232-1837.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
4:18 left here in regulation. Preston leads by 7. Update from the girls' game today. They lost at Green Canyon, 53-43. That's their 4th loss of the year. I think that makes them 12-4 now overall in this season. Roberts all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to go down. Hess swoops in for the rebound. Gets double teamed, gets away from ball, throws it off the side of the rim, goes back up, goes in, and he's fouled.
Braden Hess doing work on that possession. My goodness. Just outworked the Bruins, especially Ball.
Foul on Zach Ball. That'll be his 2nd, 4th on Twin Falls. As Tyler Robbins comes back out, and back into the game is Riley Hubsmith, the 6'1 senior. And Hess to the free throw line, too strong. Strong big bounce, comes back out, controlled by Swanson. Swinson gets around Hammonds, can't go baseline, so he'll kick it back out. Emery from the right corner, 3-pointers, no good. Hess has that board up high again for the Indians as he gets it back out to Harris, back out into the front court. He'll wait for Stephen Roberts to come to the ball, and then they can't get the handoff as it's taken away by Swafford, who missed the layup.
They're going to get Knapp, but they could have called Swafford with that off-arm push-off.
Brecker now has 4. Has 4 team fouls on the Indians now as Will Purcell's going to come back in. They're going to leave with 3.5 to play. They're going to leave Brecker out there.
Yeah, Twin Falls just going deep into the bench all game and continuing on.
Well, they dress about 15 people as inside. That's against Brecker. It's 5, and nope, it's against 5. It's against Cole Harris.
Yeah,
that's his
somehow
3rd.
They got Ball loose all by himself on that inbounds.
So Zach Ball at the free throw line, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe so far here tonight, as that one's a little strong and bounces out. Zach was 7 points in the game. Missed. Oh, that
looked like a miss, then it went.
Looked like a miss. It hit and died on the rim and fell in. As it come to Harris. Harris lays it off to Hess. Lets a couple of guys fly by. Missed the layup. Tries to go back up. The guys land all over him, and they don't call a foul. Here's Swinson all the way to the hoop. Lay it up and in. Swinson goes coast to coast, and it's 55-49. Full court pressure again. As it comes to Knapp, he'll give it back to Roberts. 3:05 to play. Well, because all of a sudden the referees, when Preston has the ball, they swallow their whistles. Knapp saves it back on the floor as it comes to Roberts. And we got a pushing foul against Ball. They actually going to call one? Yes, they did. That's 3 on Zach Ball. Team's 5th, each side with 5 now as we go under 3 minutes. Roberts to bring it in. They'll get it into Hess, who pops way out to receive the pass. Roberts gets cut off by Swafford with a pretty good body check. as it comes back out to Roberts.
Just got to be physical in this game.
Harris, Knapp drives the baseline, challenges ball, put it up, no good. But draws the foul. Whoop, look out. Official almost went on his keister coming around the corner. So had a wet spot down there along the baseline. Fouls on Zach Ball. This is going to be his fourth. They indicate the foul to the scorer's table.
I'm grabbing a towel here. Let's see. He says I got it.
So they finally make the indication against Zach Ball. That's his fourth. 6 on the team, so now Twin Falls is out of fouls. As it comes to Knapp, and the first free throw is short. As Tyler Robbins will come back into the game, as Ball will leave here for the Bruins. Tonight's game brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto insurance through Mutual of Enumclaw, it's Naylor Insurance. While 153 North State Street here in Preston, as Knapp made the second.
There's Swafford, another three.
Swafford's for three, no good. Hess fighting for the rebound down low, comes to Harris, get it off to Roberts. Here come the Indians, head of the court. It comes to Knapp. Brecker, good job to go up high and receive the pass and then make the layup, as Knapp has 8 points, now make it 10 points in the game.
Tough catch, as you said. Corralled it, put it up and in.
Down low, Hubsmith is fouled going up, as Cole Harris called for the foul.
I think that'll be 5 on Harris.
Is that 5 on Harris? He jogs back over. Yes, it is. As he comes over and stands next to the bench. That'll be 6 team fouls now against the Indians. They're out of fouls. Cole Harris fouls out. And here comes Rhett Larson back into the game with his 8 points. 9-point lead for the Indians, 2:14 left. Hubsmith goes to the free throw line, and the first one is good. Hubsmith will try another, as the lead down to 8. Makes them both.
Twin Falls not going away, Dan. They're hanging in here down 7, 2:14 to go.
As timeout, hold on. As Rhett Larson's going to come out, as Tyler Jones is going to go small with ball handlers here against the press. And you expect that Twin Falls is going to do what Blackfoot did the other night, start a lot of fouls to make the Indians make free throws, try to get the ball back. As Shumway drives, laid off to Hess. It's off his hands. The ball's loose down low, and it comes out. Guess who it is? It's Swafford all the way. Laid up, missed the layup. Oh, what a break for the Indians. Shumway comes away with it. He's triple teamed along the baseline. Give it back inside to Knapp. Knapp holds on, has to dribble out of the paint, as he had 2 or 3 guys taking whacks at the ball as it comes back outside, back to Roberts. Finally, they go to Shumway. They call a foul on Swenson.
So, looks like Knapp may get a trip to the line 1-1 here.
As Zach Ball now comes back in with his 4 fouls. As again, Hubsmith will go back to the free throw line. So they're going to go offense for defense as they get Ball back in, and Brecker Knapp back to the free throw line. First one is perfect.
So Knapp will get his 8th free throw attempt on the night then.
He's 5 out of 7 so far tonight, and the lead back out to 8 points again at 59-51 as Brecker has the second one roll off. Rebound to Robbins. He give it back to Swenson as he comes across back into the front court. Swenson wants to drive down the middle, challenges Hess, throws it over Hess and in. And timeout called by Twin Falls again. Swenson has a dozen, lead down to 6, 59-53. And once again, we will be right back.
KACA.
Why do I drink milk?
Milk rehydrates my body after I work out.
Milk has the protein I need to build muscle.
Milk helps me maintain a lean body mass.
Milk helps my muscles recover and stay strong.
Milk has the carbohydrates I need to re-energize.
Milk replaces important electrolytes that I lose when I sweat.
As an athlete at Boise State,
I learned that every sip
is a victory.
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
Milk Victory. Brought to you by United Dairy.
KACH.
Look at the Preston huddle as Tyler Jones Runs through the instructions with the boys for the people who are watching at home on mylocalradio.com. Preston goes on the road for the next couple of games. Back-to-back Tuesday night, they'll be at Mountain Crest over in Hiram. And on Wednesday, they travel to Idaho Falls to take on Hillcrest.
Hillcrest, yeah.
Hillcrest. Remember which crest is
right,
which?
Which one? Yeah. Hillcrest, a good team up there in that district. They'll be right there with Blackfoot battling to go to state.
So Preston has the ball, baseline backcourt. They can run the baseline, which is important for Knapp trying to bring the ball in. Brecker holds. Now it comes into Roberts, and he's pushed from behind, receiving the pass by Will Purcell. That'll be his second, and it's going to mean a couple of free throws for Stephen Roberts. Can add to that 6-point lead for Preston. The girls will be at home a couple of times this coming week as Roberts misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Home against Century and against Pocatello this week. As it comes back to Swafford, back outside. Swinson drives, can't get a shot. Three-pointer by Robbins, no. But Zach Ball's got the rebound inside, and a push from behind, I think, is what they're going to call against Hess.
Yeah, I think they'll get Hess. We'll get the call here. Yep.
Absolutely. Just 3. And it's going to send Zach Ball back to the line again with his 8 points on the night.
Yeah, Ball missed both last trip to the line. We'll see how he does this time. Oh, no, he went 1 for 2 last time, but he misses the front end.
Misses the front of the 1-and-1, almost like he tried to do it on purpose, as Swafford's shot is no good. Put back, no. Taken away by the Indians. And then Roberts just about gets run over, and then they say it went off of the knee of Roberts and out of bounds.
You've got to call the foul.
Swafford with an incredible body check from behind.
Yeah, Roberts had secured the ball. Swafford comes and just smashes and runs him over, and then don't call a foul.
Here's another three-pointer. This one's good by Swinson. Swinson's got 3 threes tonight. Inside a minute, down to a 3-point game. Roberts in the front court gives it off to Shumway. 59-56. Hess has it in the right corner. Back out top to Shumway again. Clock runs down to 47 seconds to play. As it got a traveling violation.
Yeah, that's a tough call there, but now you got to play defense. The Bruins have some momentum here, Dan. You got to D them up, change the momentum back to Preston way.
43 seconds left on the clock, 59-56. As they get it into the front court, comes to Swinson. Swinson gives it off to Swafford. Can't get the shot, goes to Purcell. Comes back across the top of the key. Swafford in the left corner, drives, and he's bumped from behind by Hess, and a foul by Hess. Tell you what, everything right now is going Twin Falls' way because that exact same foul was what they had down here just a minute ago, and there was no whistle. That's 4 on Hess.
So it puts their senior point guard at the free throw line, and yeah, you just want consistency out of the refs.
Yeah, exactly. They get caught up in the emotion of the game, I think, a little bit too at times. As we need to clean up, again, a little wet spot on the floor where a couple of bodies went down, and then Nick Swinson will go back to the free throw line. He has 15 in the game. Lead down to 3.
Yeah, critical to get the box out here, especially on Ball.
Shooting 1-and-1. The first one, no good. Boy, that's a huge miss. And Hammond's fouled in the backcourt. Foul is on Tyler Robbins. That's his 3rd. 9th team foul against Twin Falls, and Gabe is going to shoot 1-and-1 with 28 seconds to play.
Gabe's first trip to the line tonight. We've had games this year where he's shot double digits free throws. This is his first trip tonight.
The 78%er at the line. He can still only keep it a 2-possession game. First one is good. Gabe now to shoot the bonus. can put the Indians up by 5 and makes them both.
Crucial pair of free throws there. Indians up by 5, as you said.
There's Swafford for 3. That's no good as he flops after releasing the shot, trying to draw the foul. Larson is fouled down low. If this is going to be against Ball, it's 5 on the big man. And
23.
Nope, they called 23. It's another one on Tyler Robbins, so that's 4 on Robbins. So here's Rhett Larson at the free throw line. Had a good game at the line last game against Blackfoot, but he's still only made 3 out of 11 so far this year. So that's 27%. As this one is good. Wow.
That's good time to cash one in.
9 points for Rhett. 62-56, 63-56 as he makes them both.
Oh, and Brecker stole it.
Brecker stole the ball and falls on it, and the Indians have to take a timeout with 16 seconds left. As Brecker gets up slowly, as he'll come back over to the bench to a hero's welcome as he comes back to the bench. 16 seconds left. Preston leads by 7.
KACH.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH.
As, tell you what, right here at the Preston bench, as you get a look at the scoreboard, Brett Knapp is going nose to nose with one of the officials. It's he's talking about their calls against, or not against, I should say, probably Brecker Knapp.
So, Indians side out, opposite of us here.
It's the timeout, so there wasn't a foul on the play as they try to get it in. As they get it into Shumway, he's immediately fouled. Foul call against Purcell. That'll be his 3rd. Check that as 4th. And that's to put the Preston Indians into the double bonus. So Shumway will go to the line to shoot 2 here with 15 seconds left. 7-point lead can grow to 9. And the first one by Shumway is no good. These are rolled in and out. Gilman comes back in. Remember, we had 13 lead changes in the game, most of those in the 3rd quarter. And since then, it's been Preston holding on by the hair on their chinny chin chin. As Shumway makes the 2nd. 64-56, they got to hurry. And the 3-pointer's blocked by Knapp as it goes out of bounds.
Yep, Knapp. Good anticipation. Swenson looked like he wanted to shoot that from the time he crossed half court.
9-point lead with 9.8 left. As Gilman will bring it in right in front of the Twin Falls bench. You don't have time to dribble. You got to shoot it right away. Comes back to Swafford. A 3, short. Rebound to Knapp. Hessweather ends up with it, and the game is over. As Preston survives this matchup against Twin Falls as they pick up the win 64-56. Preston 2 weeks from today has a return trip to Twin Falls to face the Bruins at their place. And you know what? They'll be waiting for them to show up, that's for sure. There's the final score, 64-56. Stay tuned, the postgame show coming up. Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. Now stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
Behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search KASASA.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NC.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from
KACH.
When it comes to all
KACH.
The year is 1945. America is at war with Japan. The average home costs $5,000. And a day's worth of hard labor will earn you $9. 1945 is the year West Motor Company said, hey, let's sell cars in Cache Valley and give people a better car buying experience. Today, 75 years later, West Motor is still giving you a better experience. Right now, enjoy 0% financing or save more than ever on a new truck or SUV. See westmotorcompany.com for pictures, details, and discounts on every vehicle.
WestMotorCompany.com.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, before we talk about the box score for tonight, as Coach Tyler Jones making his way over here to chat with us here for a couple of minutes here before we look at what happened on the score sheet, Coach, we talked about on the pregame show. It was a good effort the other night, balanced scoring against Blackfoot, and you get it again tonight as you have 5 guys in double figures tonight.
Oh, that's huge. You know, like we talked about, anytime you get that balance, it's just tougher for the other team to, focus on certain guys. And right now Gabe's getting so much attention that, we have to have others be able to step up and give us some buckets. And, tonight I thought other guys stepped up. And, I'm going to say Rhett Larson just as one, huge, coming off the bench and gave us a big boost down low and used that big body and really gave us a lift tonight.
All in all, though, however, it becomes a very big win.
Yes, no, they're a good team. I mean, they're physical. They can shoot it. They have, the big kid, 6'8" kid, and they're going to be right there in their conference. And in the end, I think you'll see them in Boise in March for sure. They're a solid team and a great win for us.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow start offensively in that first half, scored 24, and then come back with 40 in the second half. What were some of the differences that allowed the Indians to really pour it on a little better in the second half?
I thought the first half we're a little out of, their style is they want to get up in you, they want to pressure you, and we kind of struggled with that and had a lot of turnovers. I thought we had way too many turnovers tonight, and a lot of that was we get it and we go so fast that we'd make a mistake on the other end, and we had a lot of turnovers the first half. I think we had 10 the first half, and that's 10 times you don't get a shot, and then we got to be a little more patient at times. So second half was better.
Was it just a tough night handling the ball? Seems like we turned the ball over quite a bit.
Yeah, way too many turnovers. Sometimes I think we just panic. We instead of just, if it's not there, set up, let's execute, let's get a good shot. And sometimes we rush it or just make a poor decision. But we've got to be better at taking care of the ball and our free throws, which have been good some nights and bad some nights. Again, we missed a lot of those again tonight, and you can't do that as you get into January and February here.
Don't ever want to blame anything on the officials, but it seemed like, especially in the second half, they got really physical underneath. Sometimes the calls were there and sometimes they weren't.
Yeah, no, you can't really do much about it. You just got to play through it. And part of that, kids, they got to, learn, keep their composure and play through adversity. And you're not going to get all the calls, and you just got to be able to play through it.
Yeah, a big game for Braden Hess tonight, going up against Ball, their center. As we said, he comes away with 13 points, and I've got him for 10 rebounds. Stayed out of foul trouble tonight. Great job tonight, I thought, by Braden.
Now, if we can get the 2 or 3, all of them on the same night to stay out of foul trouble, we'll really be doing all right. But no, he was big, and Cole just does so many things out there. He gets others involved. He can push it, handle the ball, be around the basket. So no, it's good that we're getting that. With teams focused on Gabe so much, others stepping up, and we're going in the right direction. That's what you want to be doing right now.
And coming up next week, you have a very important back-to-back against the Crest teams. Mountain Crest on Tuesday, Hillcrest on Wednesday.
Yeah, both on the road. So good to take care of your home court here, and now we'll go on the road. Mountain Crest, they're much improved this year. Down there will be tough, and then Wednesday we play Hillcrest. They're the top team in the 6th district right now, and really good team. And we'll have our hands full for sure on the road next week.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Thanks for stopping by for a couple of minutes, and another nice win for the Indians tonight.
Appreciate it. And then, that following week we're right into conference play, so got to keep that momentum going. Thank you.
Thank you to Coach Tyler Jones with us here on the postgame show as the Indians pick up a win tonight, 64-58. Let's look at the stats before we go to commercial. As for the Twin Falls Bruins tonight, Nick Swenson finished the game with 15 points overall, including 3 from behind the arc. Luke Moon had 2. Tyler Robbins had 1 point tonight. Mason Swafford had 4 3-pointers this evening and finished the game with 24. Riley Hubsmith had 4 in the game. This big Zach Ball in the middle, he finished the game with 8. And from the free throw line tonight, Twin Falls finished the game 5 out of 9 from the free throw line, Lyle.
Preston Indians, Dan, 64 points tonight, right about on their average. They go 20 out of 37 on twos, 4 for 14 on threes, and 12 for 21 from the free throw line. Again, just barely over 50% there. But individual scoring, Dan, Gabe Hammonds goes 2 for 5, 3 for 10 on threes, and 2 for 2 from the line for 15 points. Braden Hess goes 5 for 11 on twos, 1 for 1 on threes, 0 for 3 from the line for 13. Again, Braden with 10 rebounds. I have him for the double-double tonight. Cole Harris, 10 points on 4 for 7 on twos and 2 for 3 from the line. I've got Cole with 8 rebounds and 5 assists. Brecker Knapp, again, strong on the boards. He gets 9 points on 2 for 2 on twos. He went 0 for 1 on threes and 5 for 8 from the line with 5 rebounds tonight for Brecker. Steve Roberts, 4 points on 2 for 4 on twos, 0 for 1 on threes, and 0 for 1 from the line. Shumway came in, goes 1 for 1, 0 for 1 on threes, 1 for 2 from the line for a total of 3 points. And Rhett Larson, as we talked about, 10 points. He's in double figures tonight, 4 for 7. He did not attempt a 3, and 2 for 2 from the line for 10 points here. So the Indians, again, they'll look at that score sheet and say clean up the turnovers and hit a little better percentage from the free throw line, and those are probably areas they'll look to improve on going into next week on the road.
So Preston wins at 64-56. Take our last time out, come back, wrap it up, and get a final thought from Lyle right after this.
KACA.
Sushi. A word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
KACH.
Well, Preston wins it. They've won 3 in a row, and they improved their record now to 8-3. And before we go, Lyle, we'll give you the final word.
Indians, a big win over a good physical Twin Falls team tonight. They have 2 more tune-ups next week on the road, as we talked about, and then right into district play. With that 3-team district, you can't really just get a running start. You have to be ready from the first game, because having home court advantage in the district tournament will be key. Century and Pocatello are both good this year. They're both ranked in the top 5 of the state in 4A. So somebody's not going to get to, or going to have to stay home from state. We hope it's not the Indians, and having home court in district would be huge. So you got to get ready to attack that district play and use these tune-ups next week for what they are.
Yes, we will, and we thank you for your participation with us here on this Saturday evening, and we'll see you again next time the Preston Indians play at home.
Thanks, Dan. We'll talk to you soon.
It's Lyle Fuller with us here on the postgame show, and look at what's happening next, what's on tap for the Indians. The next game comes up Tuesday night when they head to Hiram to take on the Mountain Crest Mustangs. We'll have full coverage of that game on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH, along with the video feed on mylocalradio.com. Tip-off is at 7:30. The pregame will start at 7:15. Next up for the Lady Indians, a pair of home conference games. Tuesday night, the Century Diamondbacks will be here, and then on Thursday, it's senior night as the Pocatello Indians comes to town. Both those games tip off at 7:30. We'll have coverage of the Pocatello game next Thursday here on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. So that'll wrap up our coverage for tonight. The executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator is John Beverly. Special thanks to Alan White, who is running the camera tonight for our video coverage feed on mylocalradio.com. So we remind you of the final score as Preston wins 64-56. Until next time, for Lyle Fuller, I'm Dan Hubbard saying very pleasant good night. Have a great weekend from here at Preston High School.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.